Good morning, students. Let's continue with the chapter The Elder Brother on page number 66. Munna. Oh bhaiya, there is a big mela in the village today. Should we go? Now Munna is saying that there is a big mela in the village, so should we go? Bhaiya, have you ever seen me going to a fair or going to watch a cricket or hockey match? Now bhaiya is saying that have you seen me going anywhere? Like you always want to go out, like you have seen me going anywhere. I don't go near them. I prefer to study a book. What he's saying, that I don't go near them, but what he does, he prefers to study a book. I don't mind repeating a class for more than 2 years. He's saying that I even don't mind studying in the same class for 2 years. But you might stay in the same class all your life. Do you expect to pass if you waste your time playing all time? You are simply wasting father's hard earned money. Now what brother is explaining him, that I don't mind repeating the same class 2 years for 2 years, but you will remain in the same class for your lifetime. If you don't study, what do you expect? You're wasting time. What do you expect? Wasting time will make you pass in your exams. You are simply wasting our father's earned money. Now he's scolding his brother. Why? Because his small brother Munna only likes to play. He's not that serious about studies. Munna starts crying on being scolded, and sobbing sound wah wah, bah bah, hoo are heard. Now when you cry, different kind of sounds you make while crying. So that Munna is also making that kind of sound. He's crying. Why? Because his brother scolded him. No, that's why. Munna, Bhaiya, I feel like running away and going back home. Now what he's saying, that Bhaiya, I feel like running away and going back home. Because why? Because till now he was very happy. He wanted to go to the Mela and all. But now what happened? His brother scolded. No, that's why he wanted to run and go back to home. Now, stop crying, Bhaiya said. Put on a nice smile. Look, I will make a timetable for you to follow. Get up at dawn. Now what he's saying, that okay, now don't cry. Now put a smile on your face and I will prepare a timetable for you. So you go according to that timetable. So for you, your studies will become more easy. Now we'll see what timetable Bhaiya has made. See, now the timetable Bhaiya has made for Munna is 6 a.m. Wash your hands, have your breakfast and sit down to study. Now wake up at 6 a.m. Waking up at 6 a.m. 6 to 8 a.m. English, 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Maths, 9 to 9:30 History, 3:30 p.m. Then off to school. 5 to 6 p.m. Grammar, half an hour for strolling. Strolling means just for taking a rest. 6:30 to 7 English composition, then dinner. 8 to 9 p.m. translation, 9 to 10 p.m. Hindi, 10 to 11 p.m. other subjects, and then to bed. This is what the timetable Bhaiya has prepared for Munna. But when is the time to play? Now Munna is asking that there is no time to play in the timetable. Bhaiya, play? What is the need? Munna. Now Bhaiya is saying, you want to play? What is the need of playing? Munna. Oh, I love the green fields, the gentle breeze. I want to jump up like a football. I like to touch and go and hoo sounds of kabaddi. And the hurry and the flurry of volleyball pulls me like a magnet. As soon as I am on the field, I forget everything. Now what he's saying, that I love to play, I love to go in the green field, I love the gentle breeze, I like to jump like a football in the field, I like to play kabaddi, I like to play volleyball. This is all what he's saying, and he says that when I'm in the field I forget everything. So this is how much he loves to play and not at all interested in studies. But that's okay. Everybody should play also simultaneously. You should not always just keep studying. You should do little exercise, little physical work, and all that should also be done. Okay, body is to remain healthy, just can't be lazy. So games are also very important, but not always. You have to give proper time for your studies also. You have to maintain a proper timetable for everything. So this is what Bhaiya is teaching him, but Munna is not at all interested. Now there is scene second. The final exams are over and the results are. Now the final exams are over and the result is out. Bhaiya, alas, I have failed once again. Now what Bhaiya is saying, that I have failed once again. Beyond studying so much and explaining Munna that you should study, otherwise you will not pass, till Bhaiya failed. Munna, oh, but Bhaiya, I have passed it and topped my class. Now what he said, that I have passed and I have even topped my class. Now there is only 2 years difference between us. Now there is only 2 years difference between the elder and the younger brother. Bhaiya, but my dear brother, don't be so proud. You have passed only one class and you think that I am stupid and you are smart. Now he is saying that okay, don't be so happy. You don't be so proud. So you think that you have just passed one class, so you think that I am stupid and you are very smart. Once in a while, in a gully danda game, you might get lucky and hit a goal, but that does not mean, see what he is giving an example of his own field games, that once in a gully danda if you hit it, you may get lucky, but not always will you get lucky. You have mastered the game. So what he's saying, that once if you hit the goal, that doesn't mean that you have mastered the game. You have to work hard to be successful in life. Now he's explaining that you have to work very hard to be successful in your life. Not just by one success doesn't make you a successful person. When you have a subject like algebra or geometry in higher classes, then you will understand the importance of hard work. Now he's saying that when you will study algebra and geometry in the higher classes, then you will understand that what is difficult, what is importance of hard work. Just now you have passed the exam, but you have to have the proper knowledge also of what you are learning. In geometry, if one writes ACB instead of ABC, the answer is marked wrong. See, just by a simple mistake, the answer becomes wrong. The examiners will not spare you. They want you to learn word by word from the textbook. So now he's saying the examiners are not going to spare you, that okay, we'll spare, it's okay, you are younger, so we will allow you to do all this, but you will have, the answer will be wrong. Munna, oh bhai sahab, this is scary. I don't think I want to go to 9th class now, but I will still complete my day's homework so that I get no punishment in class. Now he's saying that okay, bhaiya, I don't want to go in 9th class. This is very scary. He is now scared. But I will complete my homework. I will do my homework, and because so that I don't get punishment. Just to get rid of punishments, he will do all his homework. Bhaiya, just today we were asked to write a short essay on the topic of punctuality in 4 pages. And imagine, can something be written on 4 pages and still be short? It's all so mixed up. Now Bhaiya is explaining that today we were asked to write a short essay on topic of punctuality in 4 pages. Now he is saying that imagine, can something be written on 4 pages and still be called short? How can something be short written on 4 pages? So he's saying that it's all mixed up. Munna, thinking aloud, thank God it was time for school, or else the scolding would have gone on and on. Now he is thanking that okay, thank God now the time is over, that we have to go to school, otherwise Bhaiya would have kept on scolding me and explaining me. Okay, he is explaining him regarding punctuality. He is doing something that every elder brother does, but Munna is young, no, so he will understand it gradually, not just you will explain today, he will understand tomorrow, no, but he will understand one day. So we will find out in the next part what happens to Munna, and does he understand what Bhaiya is really trying to explain. So that we will learn in the next part of the chapter. Thank you.